Alright, welcome back. This is Minyak. Today we'll be looking at the other submarine. Well, this is US Navy submarine. This is called the Cachalot, or is it Cachalot? Cachalot or Cachalot? I don't know. This Cachalot. Okay. If you like this type of video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Okay. So this is the U.S. Submarine class Cachalot, also known as the Phi boat. Well, during the war, World War, is called the Phi boat. German was called the U-boat. This is the Phi boat because they call it. Well, they used to name it Phi 1, Phi 2, something like that. It's different. So this is also known as the Phi. As any gameplay with submarine in this game, yeah, it does not have any guns. Even though it has gun mounted on the front of the bridge, well, call it the front deck of the ship. It has gun mounted on it, but yeah, even though it has gun, it's only for shows in this game, so the gun is useless. It has no AA. Also, it has no AA like any other submarine in this game. Well, at least in this test. Yeah, the guns. Okay, so the armament of the torpedo on this ship is well, actually 10-kilometer range, which is actually the longest in the three submarines. Yeah, the American has the longest torpedoes. It can reach 10.5 kilometer. Also, the ping can also reach 10.5 kilometers. Same. And also, the damage on the torpedoes, 8,700. Yeah, forward torpedoes, it has 4 forward and 2 aft. Well, but it also has the same mechanic, even though it's 4 forward, it has 2 launcher, which actually can drop 2 torpedoes in the front. Well, bow, stern, front. It's 2 launcher, so 2 torpedo each. In the back, the stern, it has 1 launcher. It can also drop 2 torpedoes. Well, with 10-kilometer range, quite a lot. Yeah, the ping, however, takes a lot longer to reload than the Soviet one. The Soviet one you can practically spam ping. This American one you have to really aim for the ping because it takes 10 seconds to recharge the ping, and also it consumes more batteries. Even though yeah, this ship has the largest pool of batteries, 570. But yeah, it consumes a lot also. 25 batteries per ping. It's actually quite a lot. Comparing to the other, yeah, well, that's a hit. Okay, the ping itself, you have to have at least make sure that the enemy ship turned, it has green, like a plus sign right now. Yeah, before you drop torpedoes, because if not, you won't be able to. Well, the torpedo won't home in your target without the plus sign on the ship. Or if you want to, you have to keep pinging on the ship to change direction, which is actually quite bad. That so you want to have the plus sign with countdown timer. Then when you drop torpedo, it will actually home into that direction. Or if you, well, you could actually just use the torpedo like normal torpedoes. Just, surface and drop torpedo. Okay, what I realized from this game is that when you are at the surface, yeah, to capture point, you have to be on the surface. When you are underwater, it does not, even though you are in the area of cap, cannot capture area. So you have to be on the surface to capture area. And also, when underwater. Yeah, your visibility is limited. Okay, I am going to ping the submarine. Okay, right now you have a plus sign and a countdown timer. Then you drop torpedoes. Then it will home into that direction. Yeah, the ping on this ship has a very bad reload. Okay, that's a kill on the submarine. So I just killed the S1 submarine. The other submarine. Yeah, the American sub is actually quite long and bulky compared to the others, the Soviet one and the German. Yeah, the damage is well. This ship can actually hit. Well, this it has a better range on the torpedo, but the reload is the worst. The reload on American submarine is 50 seconds. The Soviet one is actually about 40 seconds. Actually, a lot less. You can actually spam more torpedoes. So if you are looking for spammers, yeah. So the Russian is the spammer torpedoes. American is more methodical. You have to really, you know, paint your ping, drop torpedoes. Pretty much, you have to look. Well, you have to be careful because the reload time on torpedoes really long. So you have to really aim for torpedoes, and also the ping. Yeah, the same. Okay, another thing that I realized on the surface is that when you are pinging a ship, when you are on the surface, yeah, it will actually increase your concealment when you are pinging. So you will be, well, your concealment will increase, so you will be more exposed when you are pinging on the surface. It's a different kind of mechanic. Yeah. So when you stop pinging, then your concealment will return to the original value, which is actually the shift 4.9. 4.9 concealment. When you are pinging right now is 7.3 concealment value. So yeah, you are quite spotted when you are pinging on the surface. You can ping underwater; it won't be a problem. Yeah, well, I got a kill on the battleship, but yeah, I did not get the ping. Sonar ping. So yeah, before dropping torpedoes, well, this ship is actually different than the Russian. The Russian, you could drop torpedo and start spamming ping and until you hit the until the green thing, the green target thing on the ping. Actually, quite easy. I don't know. It's different. The play style on the American and the Soviet one is different. Yeah, right now I have usually on the Soviet you can just drop torpedo and start pinging right now like that. The American one, yeah, it's actually better if you ping the target first, then drop torpedoes. Okay. See, without the plus sign, even though you hit the ship without the plus sign, the torpedo won't home in. So you have to get right now, like say, plus sign, then drop torpedo. Because the American, when you ping the ship, the action time on the ping is actually quite long, 35 seconds, compared to the Russian 20 seconds. Well, actually, in this test anyway. I don't know. Maybe they will change it later on the live server. But yeah, on the public test right now is well, they might change the reload time torpedoes or something else. The ping systems. Yeah, because it has changed before. So yeah, this is public test, so not live server. It could be different on the live server, and even then they could still change the value, like nerfing and stuff like that. Well, another thing I realize is that when you are fighting another submarine, it's very hard to dodge torpedoes when you are underwater. Well, torpedoes, because what happened is the enemy, the enemy submarine use their ping on you, so the torpedo is going to home in, well, pretty much toward you. So I haven't figured out how to dodge the torpedoes yet. Submarine torpedoes against another submarine. So I got a hit on the submarine. Yeah, the reload time on the American one is quite long. I think it was 53 seconds. Yeah, 53 seconds after skill. Yeah. Oh, this is a face-off of the two submarines. See, right now, I do not know how to dodge that torpedoes. Yeah, because the torpedo is homing in on you. Problem solved. Oh, well, you can call for destroyer help. Why not? Hey. Yeah, I realized something also on this game is that the visibility is of the submarine is kind of screwed, because I was inside the sometimes when I was down, diving, I cannot see the other submarine. Well, but probably because of the mechanic. But when I surface, I can clearly see the pointer of the submarine. This is kind of stupid, but well, maybe they will fix it. I don't know how they fix it. They are going to fix it. Okay, I have RPF on my captain. I mean, because why waste on concealment? Yeah, well, so I have RPF on captains. I pretty much know where the enemy is. Well, the general idea. Going there. Okay, so the consumable of the ship is actually the speed consumable. But yeah, it's kind of useless because the speed of the ship is slower than the Soviet one. So using speed booster, it only reaches the same speed as the Soviet one. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, this ship has 24, 24, yeah, 24 knot maximum speed. So when you actually use the speed consumable, you can reach up to 26, which is actually the Soviet speed. Underwater is 15 knots. Right now, I am trying to fight the U-boat. Because it's German, they have hydro, it can spot me underwater. Okay, so right now I am surfacing. I can see clearly right there, 2 kilometers away, and he is still underwater. But when I am underwater, I cannot see him. What the hell? Yeah. Okay, that's bad. So yeah, I have no idea how to dodge homing torpedoes. Well, if you are an expert, yeah, give a tip. Maybe, well, I could dive in or something like that. But yeah, dodging homing torpedoes is, well, I'm in a submarine. I can imagine you are in a battleship. Yeah, destroyer is actually now is the sole purpose of destroyer is to kill submarine, I guess. Main purpose. The American, well, I don't know. The American one is somewhat harder to play than the Soviet, this, submarine B-boat. They actually construct the Cachalot class, I think, two of them. Yeah, both sunk. So. Yeah, they have to iron out something. I mean, the spotting. How can you spot from the surface but cannot spot? Same distance, but you cannot spot it when you are actually underwater. So yeah, that's a problem. Well, the German has hydro, so you can spot whether it's on surface or underwater. Not a problem for the German. Yeah, speed booster on the Cachalot is also useless. Well, I'm waiting for the what is that? The other destroyer to kill the other destroyer, so the game will end. I mean, this. Right now I am dead and have completed 30. Well, 2 kills, 8 torpedo hit, 3 flooding, and actually a hit from ping by six ping hit. Right, let me bring up the score. Okay, so this is the score. Yeah, it has. Yeah, the ping is kind of like the main battery, but it does not do any damage, and it exposes you when you are on service when you are pinging. Ah, yeah, I don't know. The ping has the same mechanic as the guns. Well, all right. Team score 1,665. 2 kills. Yeah, the okay. The game is not all human player. So yeah, the submarine player is actually mostly human. Well, and some destroyer, but yeah, battleship mostly not non-human player. Okay, let's see. Detail report. So I sunk the battleship Normandy and another submarine. Well, do damage to cruiser and also another what is that? The U-boat. Yeah. Well, uh, guess this is the end of the video. Well, the Cachalot is. You have to be more patient with this submarine. Not like you can spam it, spam torpedo like the Soviet one, and also you cannot spam ping. And yeah, well, it still has the same problem. You cannot, you cannot run away from destroyers. Nope, nope. I have tried. If this destroyer can spot you from the top, and yeah, even though you are at 80 meter below, they can still spot you. So I don't get it. I don't know how they make the concealment value of vertically. But anyway, okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next video. Okay, this is Minyak signing off.